Hello my dirty little dumplings and welcome back to Brian Abroad. Recently I got the opportunity to check out the Scares at Universal Halloween event at Universal Studios Beijing Resort. Now I didn't get a chance to film an intro to this video while I was there, and here's why. That event is fun, but it is absolute chaos. So the footage that you're gonna see in today's video is actually from the second time that my friends and I tried to go. The first time that we went, we tried to go on a Saturday night. We bought evening tickets, which only work in the evening, and which Universal started selling specifically for this event, might I add. So we get down to the park, we're walking down the city walk. I'm getting super excited because there's little signs of Halloween everywhere. They're selling this sweet, syrupy blood bag IV drink, and the staff members that are selling it are all dressed up as nurses and doctors. There's all these cool like LED signs and banners all lit up around the park. They have this giant grinning jack-o'-lantern that's hanging over the entranceway to the park, which looks really spooky, really cool. I was so excited that I finally had a real Halloween event in China and right here in my own backyard that at one point I actually started skipping. Yeah, that's right. I'm not too proud to admit it. I am a grown man and I was skipping with joy. Until we got into the park. So the way that it works is that in order to get into the one haunted house, you need to make a free timed reservation using the Universal Beijing app. But you can only make this reservation when you're like in the park. It actually starts to work a little bit before you enter. So while we're in the line, we're opening the Universal Beijing app, we're looking on the reservation page, and there's no reservations. And at this point now we're the next group to be scanned in. The only reason we're there is for this event, so we don't want them to scan our tickets if we're gonna get into the park and find out that there's no reservations available, because then we're probably not gonna be able to get a refund. So we asked the staff member at the gate, like, hey, what's going on with these reservations? She says, don't worry, when you get inside, like all these reservations are gonna be popping up throughout the night. Cool. So we go inside. That is absolutely not what happened. What happened is we spent an hour tapping our phones like Pokemon Go had just came out, and there were absolutely no reservations to be found. And so we decided, let's go to guest services and see if we can get a refund. I kid you not, there were like 200 people all crammed into this one little room, and everyone's screaming at the staff members. They're almost like throwing hands at this point. At one point, this guy got so loud while he was screaming at the staff, like literally the whole room just fell completely silent, and they were all like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? And he's putting his hands up like this, like he's gonna have a fist fight with the staff member. The police were there. It was absolute anarchy. So we got a refund. We went to the chocolate restaurant. We got pumpkin spice milkshakes that tasted like baby formula. Overall, not a great night at Universal Studios Beijing. So we decided to go back again on Thursday night, and we figured, okay, it's a work night, it's a school night, it cannot possibly be as bad as Saturday night. So we get to the park, get through security, walk down the city walk. I get to the front of the park and I open the Universal Beijing app, which does have this really cool Halloween overlay, I have to say. I opened the reservation page for the haunted house, and yeah, no reservations. Go back in again, wait forever for it to load. Oh look, a reservation. But every time you find a slot, you have to slide this little cursor over to choose how many people are in your party, and the app doesn't load very well. The little bar is not calibrated very well. You're trying to slide it over, and by the time that you finally slide it over to select 2 or 3 people and select the time that you want, it always says there's only one slot available, because of course you have to keep in mind that while you're doing this, you're fighting against thousands of other people who are already in the park who are all doing the same thing at the same time. And then you go in again, and at this point everything completely disappears. And that's basically what you're doing. And that's what I did, even on Thursday night, for a whole hour while they're making all these announcements like, the event starts in 30 minutes, the event starts in 15 minutes, the event starts right now, Brian, you're missing it. So why bother filming an intro to a video that's not even gonna happen, right? But you guys, we got really lucky. So after like an hour of doing this and having no success and basically missing everything that's going on around us, we decided yet again, let's go to guest services. And we weren't like Karens or anything. I mean, obviously you guys have seen my friend Vivian in other videos that I made. She's a very sweet lady. We kind of just wanted like some advice. Like, what do we need to do in order to actually secure a reservation for this place? Like, what tips can you give us? Or can you just give us a refund at this point and we'll go? But of course, we really wanted to do this this event. And I don't know, I guess we talked to the right person. He took some pity on us, probably because the whole entire time that we were talking to him, I was just like tapping and swiping my phone like I was fiendishly trying to find a hot date for the night on Tinder and making like strange animal grunting sounds every time I was unsuccessful. But this sweet, sweet angel of a man literally was just like, come with me.
Come with me if you want to live.
And he gave us an escort directly to the haunted house and into the queue line and brought us basically right to the front of the haunted house. But you guys, look at this line. And this isn't even the line. This is just a massive throng of confused people who are standing around the actual line. And the only system they have in place to organize the front of the line is one guy who's buried in the crowd screaming out time zones with no microphone or speaker or anything. Now after this it gets a lot better, so I don't want to bitch about this and make it look like the whole event is garbage. It wasn't, it was great. But I do want to say this before I show you the footage from that night. Universal Studios Beijing, if by some miracle you see this video, for the love of God and all that is holy, you need to change how this event works. You're Universal Studios.
Remember who you are.
You literally do this in 4 countries now at this point: Singapore, Japan, China, and the United States. So I know that you guys know like how this works. You need to sell timed tickets. Or make it like Universal in the States, where the only reason the park is even open at night is for the Halloween events, and it's generally understood that whatever you wait for and get into is all you can see, rather than selling a ticket for an event where you might not actually get to do the thing that you're there for at all. And if that is the route that you go, please, for the love of God, sell express passes so that we don't have to wait for it. But this whole like timed reservation system where you're in the park fighting with everyone else in the park for a reservation and you can't even look up from your phone to actually enjoy the time with your friends because all you're doing is this, it's just not it. Also, like one notification from the app or just one announcement on the front page as soon as you go in that says, sorry, but due to the high demand, reservations for the Freaky Farm are all gone for tonight. We're so sorry. That could have saved my friends and I like 3 hours of our lives and hundreds of RMB, because we wouldn't have gone to the park to find out the hard way. We would have just applied for a refund from our own houses. So just something to keep in mind. I know that I'm not an expert. I don't work for a theme park. I'm not, you know, an Imagineer. I know that's the wrong park. But we seriously need to reconsider how this works. Now, with all that out of the way, I hope you enjoy our little trip to scares at Universal Beijing, because in spite of everything that I've already told you, I know that we certainly did. Enjoy! So we are currently getting a staff escort into the haunted house because we complained about it. Look, it's the pumpkin demon. There seems to be some sort of haunted squeaky cart waiting for us. No, they're gonna touch you.
No.
Yeah, they're gonna reach in your bag and take your orange.
I ate all my orange already.
Oh.
Can you make a judge that how these people scared on? No.
Like, can I judge if other people are scared? Yeah, like some people pee their pants. People do weird stuff when they're scared. They hit you, they'll go, oh, and they'll hit you. And then they'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And that makes me laugh, but I can't laugh.
I'm the kind of person.
You're gonna hit them?
I don't know.
Uh-oh, the sign specifically says, do not abuse the monsters. You're actually probably standing right in front of it. Ooh, we're in the Freaky Farm! Is there somebody in the Freaky Farm with us or not? Oh, that's awesome! Did you see him? I did get... Oh! What even happened? Look at this guy. Oh, he has a whip. Oh my gosh, there's water. Oh, I'd love some. I don't know what she tried to give me. A hongbao. Are you trying to hide from him? Look at this. This is awesome. There's a whole farm here. Wait, which way? This is really cool. No, I think it's a dummy. Animal farm. Oh my gosh! I'm getting too distracted by everything. No, that's not. Remember we talked about acting unafraid. Why are we still here?
I don't want to.
Happy Year of the Rabbit! Wow, you're so cute! I love him! Oh, that one's not as nice. You want anything to eat from the food cart? Oh. We're going this way. Someone's here. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see her. That's it, you made it! You survived! Woo!
This is my first time to go to the haunted house.
Is it also your last time?
Maybe. You are the good person to come together.
Yeah?
Yes.
How's your heart? How's your heart?
Very fast. I think before I enter into it, I think it's a long 10 minutes, but now I feel it's short.
I think it was way longer than I thought it was going to be. Like a lot longer.
Okay.
Apparently they took our photo inside at some point, so we're going to see how stupid we look. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Unfortunately, we couldn't really even tell like where we were in that picture, and it's definitely like the side of my head as I'm like walking through somewhere. So it's definitely not something I'll be like hanging up on the wall anytime soon. But I do have to say that that haunted house was like really, really good and really, really surprising for China. For them to do what they did here with like the whole entire barn that they built and like the cars, and I don't know, like I'm really impressed with Universal Studios China for like the quality of the haunt, and it felt really, really long. It was totally worth it. I'm hoping that it grows and becomes even more next year. How do you feel about it? It's your first time.
Because I watched the video actually
To prepare yourself.
Yeah, prepared myself, and I think it helped a lot. Not, I will be more scared. Yeah, but
and she was already pretty scared. You're definitely a good person to go to a haunted house with though, because I don't really get scared usually, but you got really scared, I feel like. And then I was laughing so much at like everyone screaming around me that I was actually like crying. So it was a lot of fun for both of us.
I like to go together with you.
Would you go back again? Really?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so shocked by that. I love that. Let's go see the pumpkin demon. We can get our picture taken with him. I always want to call him the Gourd Lord. I don't think that's a thing. But there he is in his little pumpkin house. So there's like a whole unveiling ceremony that happens here where the pumpkin opens and out comes the pumpkin lord or the pumpkin demon. but unfortunately we were still back at the gate struggling to get a reservation when that happened. Enter at your own risk. What a great view of Jurassic Flyers from here. There he is, the Pumpkin Lord.
You don't hear the sound.
I hear nothing.
When he laughs.
Is he talking?
He laughs.
Oh, he can laugh at me, I'm okay. Vivian, it's your turn. The Mel's Drive-In here has some sort of special burger, but it's really hard to tell what it is from the mini program, so we're gonna go ahead and check it out and see what the special is, and if that doesn't suit our fancy, we might head somewhere else. Oh, they also have some Halloween drinks. We have the Undead Ocean and the Zombie's Eye. Yum. So those are the burgers right there. It just says triple mini black gold burgers, but we have no idea what's inside of it, and it doesn't say anything anywhere. Okay, so those 3 black burgers were chicken, beef, and fish. And I don't really eat fish, so sorry, this probably won't be a very like Halloween food-filled video, but I cannot. All right, so our next stop is Jurassic World. Hammond's, the restaurant here, also has some Halloween food, so we're gonna go ahead and see what they have. All right, we have arrived at Hammond's. All right, so that was not a win. It's a 40-minute wait at Hammond's. So the problem with these types of events is that like they just sell too many tickets. Like they lure you in with that like promise of there being less crowds, but it never feels like less crowds. There's still quite a lot of people here. So the restaurants have long waits. Harry Potter, the rides are like 70 minutes right now to get on the rides. We're not really here to do the rides because they haven't really changed very much since we've started coming here. We've kind of done everything, but I mean, it's still pretty busy. As we're walking through, we're finding all these little snacks and stuff that aren't advertised anywhere on the app. So there's actually like a lot more Halloween food here than we probably will ever even know about. Like vampire dentures or whisper of pumpkins. Bye Jurassic World, I hardly knew ye. Oh no, we headed over to the Sunset Grill because we thought maybe there'd be more like real food options and less people, but they're outside with the reservation tablet. It's only a 20-minute wait at the Sunset Grill, so we're gonna go ahead and check out lights, camera, action because Vivian never got a chance to do it.
Yeah, last time when we came here, something broken and we need to keep out.
Yeah, we were about to walk in, and like as soon as we went to walk in, all these red alarms were going off, and it was like, and then they were like, everyone get out! So we definitely didn't get a chance to do it. So we're gonna check it out, and I'll show you guys what it's about. The thing is that when you're standing in the front row, this floor kind of like drops a little bit.
Do you think it's a second?
No, if you sit over there, you don't get it. He got you! We're here at the Sunset Grill. Alright, the Sunset Grill does not disappoint. We have all kinds of spooky stuff here that is also not advertised anywhere on the app. We have Witch's Brew, which looks like some sort of tiramisu maybe? And then there's a whole bunch of cocktails here with eyeballs on them. I could go for some hot magic in my life. I decided not to get one of those like Halloween things because I thought they were all cocktails, but only one of them is a cocktail, and it's something I'm not supposed to be eating right now. So instead I got this amazing salad. I actually don't remember what this is. Sausage? Pork? Chicken?
I think it's pork.
Okay, we'll figure it out. I did order a cocktail though, and it's here. So this is called Natasha, and it's a tea cocktail. And Vivian got some shrimp. Vivian got a chocolate lychee drink, which I think I got my first time here, and I remember liking it. I hope I remember liking it, because I told her she should get it. So if it's not good, maybe it's my fault. And then we also got some dim sum. It's like barbecued pork inside. All right, we just got our colorful hagao, xiajiao, shrimp dumplings, and one lonely piece of broccoli. Let me try a sip of this drink. Ooh, Natasha, you're strong, girl. Not bad. Is it good?
I can smell the lychee before I drink it.
Does it smell like chocolate too?
Yes, at the end of the drink.
You can taste it.
I can taste it.
It's kind of a weird combination, but kind of good at the same time. These little barbecue pork pastries are really good, and they come with ginger, which is really strange because I've never seen that before, ever. But you know what? It actually works really well together. So, bone apple teeth. It's so good. Also, I ate my entire salad with chopsticks, and I still don't even know what that meat was that I ate. All right, we just finished our dinner at the Sunset Grill. It was actually really good. We did manage to get another reservation for the haunted house. Now we're gonna check out the one like little scare area where there's supposed to be some extra actors, which is right down the main Hollywood area, right when you first walk into the park. Looks like the building's on fire. Your best friend! Vivian, you're so far away! Don't be afraid! We're back at the freaky farm. Oh, we got our special leg! That's such a good scare. Our friend again.
Look, that's it. We made it. We made it. Maybe there's a better picture of us this time.
Really?
I don't know.
Not only was it not a good picture, but they couldn't even find us in the footage. They're like clicking back and forth, and they're like, "Is this you?" And I'm like, "Hello, like, do I look like most of the other people here? No, it's not me." I mean, I don't really need a photo because I probably just made a 47-minute video knowing me of everything that I did and didn't do. So that's fine. Either way, great time. Haunted house, super impressive. Better than some of the haunts that I went into at Universal Studios in Orlando. And they did not even announce this event here until it was like actually about to happen. Like literally, no one knew anything. And then a week later, they were like, "Oh yeah, like there's a haunted house and a scare zone and all this other stuff going on." So the haunt was really incredible. It was long, it was detailed, the actors were into it, the customers were into it, which really made me feel excited because like it's not every day in China that you get to go to a haunted house. So I was so glad that like, yes, like there's all these people here. They're loving it, they're screaming, they're taking photos and videos, they're laughing. And when we got out, everyone was like really excitedly talking about it. And I could hear all the people in Chinese being like, "Oh my God, I was scared to death in there." And that's great. That's a great sign. That means it can grow. It can be bigger. It can be like basically like a Halloween Horror Nights. And that would literally be the most amazing thing for me, who has spent some Halloweens here not doing anything at all and then feeling terrible about it. So I'm super excited. I'm super glad that I had the opportunity. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I made a lot of videos about Halloween this year. I went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I went to Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando. And then I came back and went to Halloween scares at Universal here in Beijing. So please feel free to go and take a look at those videos and hear some more of my ranting. And if you want to see more videos like this here on my channel, please remember to click that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell so that you get notified when I upload again. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, and happy Halloween.